Very good morning, everyone. So in today's video, what I'm going to be doing is breaking down a demo long, excuse me, a demo trade that I just got in on NASDAQ E-mini futures. So right now, the day is after Christmas. It's December 26, 2024. And we had high impact news at 8:30. Right here, you can see this is the 8:30 candle on the 15-minute chart. And so basically, this is the Forever Model by Matt. So shout out to Matt. I'm just testing this model out here now on demo. I don't plan on doing any actual trading on any challenge accounts or any past funded accounts until most likely February next year. If I get some really clean setups mid-January, I may enter, but yeah, I'll look to re-engage the markets with actual, money at stake come next year. So I do want to break this trade down, this analysis here. So first thing I want to do is go out to the weekly, and I'll actually take this stuff off, take off all my drawings. But this is very easy order flow. Clearly, NAS has been moving up higher, so it's in bullish order flow on the weekly. We got this all-time high up here, which is the draw on liquidity. So as you all know, when we're at all-time highs or we just reached all-time highs, I'm usually going to stay trading with that trend. So we've been reaching up higher. It's been trending up higher. So I want to keep looking for opportunities to get in long. One other thing I want to note here is we have this this weekly buy side imbalance, sell side inefficiency that I just put on the chart. So we have that level there that we stat back into last week, and now dropping down to the daily. And I'll take this off here. Okay, so on the daily, we have this daily buy side imbalance, sell side inefficiency right here. I actually don't have it drawn out on my chart, but you can see here on Friday last week, we came down into that buy side imbalance, sell side inefficiency, and I believe we also tapped this this bullish order block right here as well. And depending on how you view this, I mean, you could view it as an order block, you could view it as a propulsion block, because ultimately we have our order block right here. Then this would count as a propulsion block, and then that's like another propulsion block. But either way, we got this buy side imbalance, sell side inefficiency, which gets tested and respected right here on the daily. So now we drop down to the 4-hour, and the 4-hour is actually a level that I was keying off today to frame that Forever model. And so here you can see here bullish order flow, where 4-hour buy side imbalance, sell side inefficiencies are getting respected. So we got our first one right here. Got respected on Monday. You see where price stabbed down into it and moved away from it, continuing our bullish order flow. And basically, we got this huge inefficiency here. This happened last week on Wednesday. So I believe that was the FOMC event. So had this huge inefficiency here created in the market. And you can see where price is coming back to fill that in, okay, or to rebalance that imbalance, okay. And so most recently here, we have this 4-hour buy side imbalance, sell side inefficiency. We can see where price came down, stabbed into it, okay. So it actually did that, and I'm going ahead and drop down to the 15-minute. It did that during London, okay, stabbed down into there. Now, I also have here where we created SMT with ES. So I'm going to pull ES up as well on the chart down here below. And I'll put them both on the 4-hour time frame, since that's the key time frame that I'm using here to draw out my SMT. And so we can see here on the 4-hour, You see this dashed blue line on ES where essentially, and so it's 9:30 now, and so we should get our price run up into our objective. And I could take this off because that's not relevant now. And we just took out this high, so it would have been a good opportunity to go ahead and take something off there, but I didn't. I actually missed it. So I'll take 7 off here. Just took off 7 right here at this short term high. And I'll go back into the full analysis breakdown after everything pans out. But I have my sights set on this 15-minute sell side imbalance, buy side inefficiency. It's like low hanging fruit. Of course, take partials along the way, which I just did. Um, so yeah, I mean, I actually missed the ideal or the optimal point of entry would have been down here, and then stop loss at that low, or you could put it a little bit above that if you like. I like to put mine at the low, and then the forever model, it targets a 1 to 2 RR. So that would have put us right here. So that's right below that 15-minute civvy. Excuse me. And so either way, I mean, I'm still, you know, in that vicinity, right? See here, just below that civvy. You can see we most likely get a nice price run here. And I could take off one here as we make our new highs. Let's go to the 1 minute. Yeah, so I'll take one off. Yeah, get some nice volatility here at 9:30. Let me go ahead and move my stop. Move it up some. But yeah, key thing you want to do, even with this model, and I mean, this is how I manage all my trades. I usually take partials along the way. So at short term highs or short term lows, or at inefficiencies on the way to my price target, I like to take some off and capture profits along the way. And then you can also scale back your risk too by moving the stop loss. And I normally like to draw my eye to show what I'm looking at, where I have my sight set. And again, that's that 15-minute sell side unbalance, buy side inefficiency. So that red rectangle is highlighting. And so now at this point, it doesn't really matter to me if I get stopped out because I already took some partials along the way, already in profit. And that's the good thing about taking your partials. And if I would have had another contract on, I would have peeled another one off right here. So as we continue to make new highs, I just want to be, um, taking off partials, which I did earlier because I had the contracts on to be able to do it. But with this last contract, I just let it ride until terminus. And so now I'll go ahead and move my stop to break even. I wouldn't want to see price come all the way back down there. Let me check the 5 minute real quick. Yeah. So yeah, we shouldn't see price come all the way back down there. And I'll go ahead and peel it there. That's close enough. But yeah, that's it. Um, Thank you guys for tuning in. And oh yeah, one more thing I want to do is fully break down the analysis. So again, like I was saying before, I um, started to watch price action at 9:30. I said we had this H4 SMT, so it's an H4 buy side amount, sell side efficiency. I just want to go back out to that. Okay, I'll take my eye off here now. So right here, we had SMT with ES. So I just pulled up ES down here on the chart below. And I put this on here, my cross. So you can see this 4 hour buy side of balance sell side efficiency, which are these blue rectangles. And we can see where price came down lower and stabbed into that buy side unbalanced sell side efficiency on NASDAQ. However, it didn't do that here on ES. And so that is a bullish SMT or divergence. Okay, it's a cracking correlation in price. And so when that happens, and one other thing too, I actually didn't notate this, but we could see here where ES made a lower low. So that actually is London sell side liquidity, which I didn't highlight, but that's also noteworthy. So yeah, that line I just drew, that horizontal line, that's a London sell side sweep. And then we have here where, and I'll drop down to the 15 minutes so this will be a little clearer. But um, on NASDAQ, we didn't get that sweep. So we got this low here that formed within the range of two. Well, it was London sell side basically. But this low on the 4 hour candle, it was swept, or was it priced down below that low in London for ES. However, it didn't do that on NAS. So that's bullish SMT. So that's a session based bullish SMT. So now dropping down to the 15 minute. You can see there what price is probably like a pip away from entering that 15 minute SIBI. And so here is two. Let's make sure this makes sense, because it may not make sense here. Let me see something. On the 4 hour it's clear, but at 5 a.m. So this is actually that low that I was just talking about. That low formed at 5 a.m. Okay, so that's London sell side liquidity. And then we had that sweep at 6. Okay. And then right here, so there's a sweep, London SMT for ES. And then we come here, and I can take the crosshair off now. Just making an arrow. So we got this low here. And you can see where price did not come down at 6 and take out that low. And it didn't come out. It didn't take it out at the news event release either at 8:30. So that's session-based SMT, bullish SMT. So NASDAQ being the strength leader in that regard. Um, and then we're getting this nice displacement here away from that level. Okay. And so the other thing too is this down close candle right here. That's the candle that we will be using to monitor our change in state of delivery. And the change of state of delivery actually occurred right here at 5:30 in the morning. I wasn't up at that time. However, we had a nice run here all the way up until about 7:15. And price started to sell off a little bit. So the opportunity for entry, or the optimal entry, would have been right here on the opening of that 15-minute down close candle, because that's the candle that formed the SMT on the 15-minute time frame. So optimal entry would have been like right here. So you either, depending on what time you're up, but you want to enter here on this candle and put your stop loss right here, and then you target 1 to 2. And so yeah, we got that easily here. I didn't get that entry. My entry was up here somewhere, like following 8:30 news, and then I got out right before we hit that SIBI. So still got a nice RR. I mean, I'm not complaining. And so And I'll also show my executions here. I drop down to the 1 minute. And I was did like playing around the market prior to the actual hold on, prior to the actual entry that I took. So you'll probably see that here. So you can see there, I was trying to gauge the market. And then things kind of cleared off for me later on, and I saw the forever model in play. But this is so I bought like way back here, sold off, and then I bought again right here, and then I bought three more. So bought six, then bought three more down here, and then you can see here where I got out on my trades. And so that's it. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this one up for this morning. Once again, thank you guys for tuning in. Have a great rest of your day.